66 Zeno donates $15, saying thank you for the awesome runs. It's a great way to end my reading week. It's a great way to spend my weekend for some amazing charities. All right, and it is time for some Kirby Superstar with Used Pizza. Take it away.
I was just listening to some motivational music real quick. But this is going to be a 100% run of Kirby Superstar.
All 3 files, right?
Yeah, let me just clear that up.
Yeah, we're starting from 0 and getting to 300.
I like using file 2, so we need this here.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just ready to start, so I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so Kirby Superstar is made up of 7 sub-games that I need to play and fully complete, and that's weird. So the very beginning of this is one of the stupidest, hardest parts of the game. I need to mix a certain power, so please hold for a second. That's not the right one. All right, so there's a roulette that happens whenever you grab 2 powers, and you can stop it on whatever you want if you time it properly. But no matter how many hours you play this game, people still mess it up. And I'm a person, too. I like wheel.
Yo, 2 for 2 on wheel. From what I've heard, your favorite power-up.
It is. You know, this is one of those things I've only gotten worse at over time during marathons. All right, hold on. I'm sure I'll get out of this part eventually. Right now, that'd be good.
Yeah, we got it. We confirm.
Please clap. I need my ego back. But anyway, I wanted to mix Jet because I can't get this otherwise at the beginning of Dynablade. And it's a very fast power. You're going to see it a lot throughout the run. Well, this is like also one of the hardest rooms in the game. This is just a really hard video game. So Spike's going to tell you all about the rest of Dynablade as I finish it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you see him, he's flying. He's blowing fire out of the downward parts of Kirby. Took some damage. That was intentional. And now he's going to manipulate. All right.
I killed that guy, though. That was cool.
Dude, that was dope. Is that considered a mini boss?
It was.
Wow.
One of the features of Jet is if you fully charge it and jump into a mini boss like that, you can just kill them in one shot.
So have you put any of your training into being better at those little mini games afterwards?
I actually did that really poorly there because you want to hit it with as low of a meter as possible.
Yeah, I noticed you did it really poorly, and I was judging you.
I was using 4 fingers. I don't know what else I have to do. But yeah, I'm going to use Jet through a lot of this. And since this is 100%, some of the sub-games have a lot more content to them. Some of them have a little bit, and some of them have nothing different. But that switch I just hit is part of 100% in Dynablade. There's one other one later. But other than that, not too different from just beating it.
Out of curiosity, is there any reasoning for the routing of which games you do at once, or in what order?
Well, some unlock other ones, but Dynablade was traditionally just the first one because you mix right at the start.
Get that out of the way.
Like I just would have reset the heck out of my game over what happened there. It's changed a bit though, depending on what you want to do, but for the most part, it's preference.
Also, as your resident commentator, I just want to give a quick shout-outs to my boy Patrick Stump, a.k.a. Countdown 42.
He couldn't be here, but he loves this game.
A.k.a. Countdown 69, a.k.a. Papa DT.
Oof.
Subscribe today.
I'm sure he's loving this run right now.
Countdown is another awesome runner of this game.
Okay, I just skipped a mini-boss using Jet as well. If you super jump over the top of the screen, you can time your jets to go over it and then skip a handful of mini-bosses. A lot of them, really. See, that was a good mini game.
Man, you didn't get anywhere with it.
Yeah, moving with Jet, there's a lot of different ways to input, and I would continue explaining, but this room's really hard. So Spike will do it.
Yeah, okay, so once again, we're working on some RNG manipulation right here. Caused lag right there so he could phase through that enemy at that point. Now he's going to use this wind to blow him further forward, space these correctly to kill all the enemies. Use those high kicks. We don't punch in Kirby.
I don't know, dude. Suplex comes later.
We don't punch in Kirby yet, apparently. What much does this game cost? I'd like to play it at some point.
You're really helping me out here. I just want to say everything you said was 100% accurate.
There was like, I'm like just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks. And there was like 1 in 5 of those where I was like, I think I nailed that actually. I'm gonna let myself play Pacross later just because I nailed that.
I think you were gonna do that anyway. This is a bigger mini boss skip. I need to do like 6 jets off the top. There.
Nice.
So I'm glad you were quiet during that.
Yeah,
I used audio for that.
In fact, you know what? I was impressed by that.
There's a much bigger one coming up later.
Oh, a bigger one.
Yeah.
Well, you got me excited.
I am excited for the rest of this run.
I was pretty chill about it, but now the next hour 15, locked and loaded. Let's go.
Yeah, I can kind of explain some of what Jet does, but there's like short jets, long jets. Also, it like changes based on how long you hold the Y button, or if you dash on the ground before jumping. That's how I'm doing like these extended jets throughout the air. Is you got to dash before you jump, and then you hold diagonal up as you jet and time it properly. Well, you can mash and it kind of works out, but I've always just timed it. All right, so we're gonna grab the other switch here. And hopefully get through this room. Not this room. This room's easy. All right, those guys are really scary, so I want to get through here. Okay. Yeah, those guys steal your power and then run away with it. And I'm glad that didn't happen. All right, so the next room is the big triple mini boss skip, also known as a room that's only difficult in marathons. Like that. Almost made it. I had to do like 2 more jets before I made it. So Jet's pretty strong in combat as well, though it's a little faster to skip these guys. That was the last set, I'm pretty sure. Hope so. All right.
So what, I'm assuming you have to time them to where you don't drop any height in between each of the jets is what the hard part is, and you're off screen so you can't see it.
You can drop some, but yeah, it's completely off screen. I use audio for it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. And now here's the end boss of Dynablade, named Dynablade.
Yo, theming.
And I'm going to hopefully use another feature of Jet, which is the charged Jet Suplex, which I think will explain itself if you see it. Yeah, like that. And then try to finish off with the rest of the Jet's attacks. Does a lot of damage. It's a good ability.
GG.
If you get really, really lucky, that suplex I did will one-shot the boss, but it's happened to me, I think, once, ever.
Aw.
And now we're just going to push her babies off the cliff. Oh, that's it.
God, I love lore, dude.
All right. Don't worry, they'll be back later. So that was Dynablade. That's 1 game down. Now I'm going to do the Great Cave Offensive, which is the longest sub-game. Well, because part of 100% is I'm going to get all the treasures in here. And there's just a bunch of optional treasures you can get for fun. And in terms of speedrunning, it adds like 20 minutes to the run. But it's a difficult sub-game. I don't know how I grabbed that ladder or did that. Yeah, I'm going to grab everything. And it just requires a ton of different powers in certain situations. And I think this is probably the hardest overall sub-game to do.
Do the treasures actually contribute any sort of like abilities you get to use, or is it just like money and stuff?
They give me money.
Yeah.
The greatest ability of all.
Points. Dope.
But some of them are like recognizable. Like I'll get the Triforce later. Spoilers.
Whoa.
See if you can point out some of them. I hear Spike's fluent in Japanese.
Yeah. Can't wait to put it on display today for you guys. I'm sorry to anyone I might offend.
But yeah, as you can see, I've started using Wing now. Yeah, so Dynablade was all Jet, and you notice I had to mix it. Thankfully, I didn't have to mix for Wing here. There will be a mix later, but don't worry about that. Wing is another really, really good movement ability. It's not quite as powerful as Jet, but you can see I'm moving pretty fast, and it's got some other abilities. You'll see it in combat as well. That's just unlucky. I don't know what that was. Okay. So also, I should mention, basically every enemy in this game has randomness to it. Like enemy RNG. Almost every single one of them can do something stupid. Now you're going to see, I'm going to do Wing Smash cancels to get up here fast.
You played that game.
I do.
Did that look cool, Spike?
Yeah, I love that, dude.
Thanks, man. Bringing you back to Earth here.
Hey, that's a like a.
Oh, wait, you were talking. We haven't even introduced the other commentator. Maybe you should introduce himself.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Ivan. That's a weird name.
That's weird. Oh no. That's the first thing the mother said. What are naming him? Oh no.
Spike.
I love you.
Spike, you were just on GDQ like an hour and a half ago. How'd you get so unhinged?
I don't know if we can feature this guy anymore. Ooh, what's this one? I'm excited for. Oh, that's a star.
Star. Well, this has been going well so far, by the way.
It is good.
I killed that mini boss by dropping him in the pit. And I can do like a whole bunch of diagonal wing smashes here. One thing I should also mention that you'll probably see sometime, and you'll hear me panic, is anytime I get hit, my power might just fly out, and then it becomes like a star. And I can get it back, but it's very panic-inducing in a lot of cases. And if I'm like underwater or it touches a spike, it just disappears instantly.
Ooh.
So it's pretty. This is a pretty volatile game, I'd say. There's a handful of places where if something goes wrong, it goes real wrong.
A bandana.
No idea.
That's my guess.
Couldn't tell.
It looked right. I don't remember. I haven't played the English version of this in a long time.
Yeah.
Just in case you're
bandana.
curious, the Japanese version saves time in Revenge of Meta Knight text. And I believe it allows some off-screen hits on certain bosses, but if you're good, you shouldn't ever be doing them. Oh, hey, this is the good pattern from Fatty Whale.
Oh yeah, you told me about this guy.
Did I? Did I just hit him off-screen there? I've seen better Fatty Whale fights, but he's goner. I like that guy, though.
GG.
All right, so we're moving on to the something I've never been good at, the minecart skip. All right, we're going to do this. Those are cows, by the way. As coined by our friend Patrick.
I was about to say, does the game think they're cows?
Nope, I believe that was Countdown's SGDQ run. He called them cows.
Yeah, it
like
was.
just straight up. So
Oh, the
that
number's
stuck around a long time. Yeah, I found a dime in that one. I'd be careful not to run into those fish because, as I said, I'll lose my power instantly. But fortunately, this is one of the places where there are actual Capsule J enemies for me to get Jet from. I feel like Jet's really underappreciated in like a casual playthrough of this game, but it's extremely good here. So there are 4 parts of the Great Cave Offensive, and Fatty Whale was the end boss of the first part. And part 2, it's one of the easier ones, I'd say, but it has one of the most interesting bosses.
Brass knuckles?
I was like, chains?
Yeah, I think there are some brass knuckles.
Yep.
That's just a rose.
Dead flower.
Brass knuckles. That was Amber Rose. Yeah.
I'm glad
They're
someone knows
making
what they're
stuff
talking
up.
about.
They're making stuff up. All roses are red. A dead fish. That is definitely a dead fish. Don't tell me.
Fossil.
Oh,
They're called fossil spikes.
fossils? Can you read Japanese?
Didn't you ever play Pokemon?
In English? I don't know. They're just two little, like, twirly, they look like turds. I don't know. You get one of them. Paperclip. It moved.
Whoop, hold on.
Ooh. All right, let's all stop having fun for a
The
second.
guy's dead body almost cost me everything.
No,
That actually would have been one of the best places for that to happen, because this room has the capsules. But yeah, I'm kind of just blowing through this with Jet right now, killing a bunch of bosses with stuff I mentioned earlier. And Spike's keeping me smiling. This room, I want to play really well because there's platforms at the end, and if I don't mess up, then they'll be on a nice cycle for me to get through it fast. Come on, Kirby. There's a current pushing you down there. I'm not bad at matching like that.
I was like, why is he not moving at all? Oh, there it is. His mashing was better then.
Okay. Well, these platforms, they exist. I guess that's nice.
Oof.
Oh, God.
Oof.
So this game is strange with how its attacks work sometimes. Like, sometimes you just blow through those blocks, which was kind of what I was hoping would happen. But as you can see there, it kind of just took out a weird chunk of them. I've actually never seen a chunk like that before. It's kind of strange. And hopefully I don't miss this chest. Or would we be doing another lap?
I don't even know what that was. Like a sushi roll or something?
Omelet.
Please don't eat whatever that was.
$100 coin.
I was that omelet was underwater. Wait, what'd you say it was?
$100 coin.
Oh, what's that?
Falcon helmet.
I knew it was a helmet. I was about to say a Power Rangers helmet. And that's a red seashell.
Oh, I know that one. That was the Magatama jewel.
Yes. Ancient gem.
Did you just make up words? What?
Nope.
No.
I played La Mulana.
Oh. That game cool?
Yeah, you should play it.
All right. How long would it take me?
Good question. Anyway, so what do you think of this Kirby run right now?
It's pretty dope so far. Lots of cool movement everywhere. Yeah, lots of
That was weird.
varied usage of your different moveset and everything. I like.
How do you like this complete improv right here?
Dude,
was pretty good.
So that's what's great about DP. He actually tells you when it's improv. He could just look like, whatever, I just don't say anything. I didn't know it was a mistake. And I watch speedruns. It's most what I do with my day. It's that neat.
That's what you do with your day. All right, so this is the computer virus / battle Windows boss. It's really cool. Everyone likes this boss. However, it's the most random boss in the game, and you fight it 3 times. Oh, there we go. They're attacking first. Oh, he went to sleep.
Will you always face the same set of enemies? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to 2-cycle this guy. Very threatening. But you see, like, the second guy did an action before I did anything, so that just cost time. And they can, like, guard and reduce a bunch of damage, and it's just a disaster. This is fun. I leveled up, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, congrats.
You didn't tell me this was an RPG we were playing today.
No, it's just that game.
Oh.
All right, that was cool. This is the minecart
Can he
skip
beat
I'm
the
even worse
minecart?
at, just in case you were wondering.
Yo, it's a race.
Yeah,
got
the
one.
goal is to beat the minecart so you don't look like a moron. All right, so this is the old tower. This is the hardest part of the Great Cave Offensive. Everything's very threatening. Everything's difficult. I have to do a mix in the middle of it.
Yo, the Sphinx's head.
And I'm doing a route that involves a 1-frame trick just because I can. It was faster. Whoops. I canceled my jet a little too soon. We're going to have to back up. Look at Waddle Dee. He's cute.
Was that underwear back there?
Probably not.
Okay.
This is another
rice
mini-boss.
bowl.
Yo, nice mini boss.
Curious how you dress
That was
yourself.
probably his underwear he took. Yo, another heart container.
Oh, so also, whenever I do the jet super jump, it shoots out a jet out the bottom, as you can see a few times. And I just did it take that block out, and I'll do it again there. So this area is like super non-linear, so I will be dying several times to warp back to the beginning. I don't even know what's in some of the rooms over to the right there. There's no point. Luckily, also, if I die a million times, deaths don't really matter in this game. Okay, so I have to mix. This is the same mix as the first one, so we saw how that went. Hey, it went better this
Oh,
time.
nice.
Oh, oh, what's happening? These lava tiles will take my power away, and then I'll be really sad. All right. So yeah, I did want to mention with mixes, what the heck? That guy came out of nowhere. Where it starts is based on the 2 powers you inhale. These will all put me to sleep, by the way. So I'm just going to try to go through them really fast and dangerously. That was kind of scary. If you grab the sleep statue, you just go to sleep and lose your power. I guess sleep is a power, but you do wake up.
I'm glad the run's not over at that point. Armor.
That was armor. Yes. Of some kind.
Good job, Spike.
You're welcome.
This is one of the weirdest rooms I've ever seen. There's like gravity, but I can't really explain the gravity. Luckily, I got in the hole up there, because if I didn't, I would have to wait for a while. But I can't visually see like when the gravity is changing. So it's just a big waste of time. Ooh.
Oof.
This room just kills you.
I was going to say, do you get like 1 shot at that, and then you got to...
Well, I mean, I just do it
Ever.
again. Yeah, ever. That's it.
Like, that's the end of the 100% run.
All right, so in here I'm going to pick up Wing. This room is also a checkpoint right here, and we're going to meet a boss called Camelio Arm. What color is he? Quick.
Red.
Wow.
Nice ball.
He practiced this before.
It's random, though.
Oh.
All right, so I'm doing wing smash cancels to try to hurt this guy. It didn't quite go well. He has 2 opening patterns, and one of them is a lot harder to do. I want that. So I'm gonna head over here and get some treasures real quick. That's cool.
I love all the varied movement in this game.
Yeah, that was just wing smash canceling really fast. Against Camelio, I want to do it a lot slower. That one was worth a lot.
Like a half-eaten cookie.
Oh, that thing's gone. That thing's gone forever.
That half
I tried chasing that up the tower once, and it was such a bad idea. That's okay. I didn't need that. It'll save a little time in this room. I'm going to look like an idiot when everything hits me like that.
Nice cow skip. Nice second cow skip.
Thanks, man.
That was even better than the first one. A nice ring.
Thanks. I fell.
So are you like bad at this game, or?
I kind of am at this point, but it's okay. All right, so now we've got Plasma, which is not a... This is what Spike's been waiting for.
All right, everyone, pay attention. This dude with Plasma, he needs to mash.
Not here.
All right, but at some point, he will have to mash. I've waited the whole commentary to say that.
Well, so this is not a movement ability like the other ones so far. I just moved the normal speed, but it's very destructive, and more importantly in this section, it's one of the only ways to get an upcoming treasure. But the way Plasma works, and you'll see plenty more of it later, is you mash the D-pad to charge it up, and I believe it takes 16 D-pad inputs for a full charge, and generally, several hits to kill something. And the end of this run, we'll have the arena, which is a gauntlet of 20 fights of like everything throughout the game. And I will be using Plasma for the whole thing. So if you ever want to see me make goofy faces, that'll be the time to pay attention. There's your little preview of it.
Yeah, and to note, if he goes at a diagonal, it actually apparently counts for 2.
Yeah, so the strat is to press like down, left, up, right over and over. You like come up with your own technique. And I think like you do it so much that your D-pad becomes garbage and then accepts more inputs over time.
Wear that sucker in.
Apparently if you press up, down, it like instantly charges it, which is not allowed, but it's just a thing that happens.
I know. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So I got to carry this mirror partner with me. It was just the mirror ability, and I turned him into a partner. Oh, he just got hit off screen for no reason. He really needs to survive for a bit, or I'm going to have to come up with something else. Hopefully he'll kiss me here. Well, he didn't kiss me. He just took a bunch of damage. Not sure what that was about. Wow. So, like, damage values are really random on partners and stuff, too. That was my fault. Everything is exploding, quite literally. All right. This is the strangest situation I've ever been in. It's fine. We're going to get out.
Happening?
Even if I die, I got to back up.
Nice opening. Nice read.
I should probably get some health, huh? Is there health up here? No.
Anti-health. Oh, no.
God, I don't want to get killed by the broom.
Man, the improv.
All right, so we're going really far back in time. I'm going to use mirror to try to hit these. This will work eventually, like that.
Nice.
Boy, I wish I had some health right now. But there's like some of the most obnoxious treasures are down here. I really needed some mirror to stay alive. It was completely my fault. I didn't guard in that Gordo room for some reason. I don't know. I can blame Spike though.
Yeah, I probably did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully this will be fine. I think this guy just has a random chance to kill me.
I also like this movement from Kirby.
I'm terrified. All right. I made it. I made it through that.
GG. Yeah, you know what? That deserves a clap. He survived.
That was something I've never dealt with in my life. All right, here's the one frame trick. On the first try.
Yo, that was one frame. Clap
I did
again.
something. So yeah, that's pool skip. It's a trick people don't really use anymore because there's like a route that's equal to this but doesn't have that in it. There's one more thing I need to do. Please get the treasure.
Yo, he just got that treasure. Let's go 3 in a row. All right.
That's not supposed to be hard, but like if you miss it, you would lose minutes because I would have to walk all the way back from here to that treasure. But I made it through the old tower somehow. I don't know how. That was the most harrowing experience I've dealt with. But thankfully, I'm pretty sure I got everything.
Nice cow.
So you having fun, Spike?
Rip. Oh, yeah, I'm having a great time. Just watching you just murder these cows.
We're only like halfway through, man.
I've also never been on a farm, so I don't know exactly what cows look like, but I learned today. They look like that.
Oh, this is the petting zoo, by the way.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's the nickname.
Can you pet the chicken?
Ow, they hurt.
Oh, nice. You pet it.
Yeah. It's just random what they do. As I said, every enemy is just
That's not
random.
much of a petting zoo. It's a murder zone.
Yeah, we're going to pick up Jet again here. I don't even know I don't remember the name of the fourth area of the Great Cave Offensive, but this is it. We're here.
Nice Buster sword back there.
Was there?
Yeah, FF7 reference from this 1996 video game.
By the way, it's called the garden area.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, I know you can read Japanese, but what is that? Is that the slingshot? No, that was like a cross. It was like a...
Stop thinking about Ocarina of Time.
Oh, is this a rando you're playing?
Oh, God. I brought this on myself.
Yo, you want to play some Zoodra?
Ooh, that was good. That was a good chest grab.
That was good, yeah. That's a pile of green stuff.
That was a Christmas
I'm going to
tree.
try to do a neat trick here. There. I lit the fuse and then went over and blew up the bomb block that was blocking it. Save some time.
That was neat.
It looks cool. But yeah, this area is kind of confusing. It's just invisible walls and like these cloud areas. But I think I know where I'm going. If not, Spike will guide me.
God, I hope you remember. I know I'm your game facts guide, but it might be a little outdated. It's a bean.
All right. Almost had something weird happen there. So I guess one thing I'll just mention, because it's going to bite me later, is when Kirby... What happened there? I guess it maybe happened there. When you like touch a surface in this game, you can see Kirby go flat for a little bit, and then your inputs will just get eaten every time. This game loves eating inputs when you're not careful. It's super annoying.
Is it mostly due to lag, or what is it that causes the dropped inputs?
It's just like touching a surface and being in like that animation will cancel out things. So in here we're going to pick up everyone's favorite partner, Wheelie.
Yeah.
At least one person likes them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to rely on him for some goofy stuff later because he allows a bunch of mini-boss kills as well. But there are moments where he's off on his own for a few seconds. Just does what he wants. But for now, Wheelie Rider is a pretty fast way to get around. So just drive through these clouds. Ooh, not that cloud.
Watching that, I had no idea what surfaces you could actually drive on.
What just happened in here? I'm just going to reset the room.
It's probably Wheelie's fault or mine.
Probably. I think it might be mine, but we're not going to tell anyone that.
Yeah, you're definitely third to blame out of that.
Please take down Ivan first. Look at these blocks.
Oh,
It's crazy. They like completely randomly fall. The key to this game is random, by the way, in case you didn't notice. And it's just, this is like by far the hardest game I've ever speedrun even though, you know, it's a cute little pink puffball.
You've probably speedrun like 20, 30 different games over the years, maybe more than that.
Yeah, let's call it that.
Sure. Like a couple hundred.
Ever since I was born.
That's just a feather. I'm still waiting for that Triforce. I've been waiting to call that out the whole time. Just for the dot done. Rando over again and dead.
There's the super bounce kill off a wheelie.
That is
By the
a
way.
human head.
That's
So-
a raccoon doll.
I killed that guy no problem. For some reason, you go to like super bounce off a wheelie against certain bosses, he just behaves every single time. Like against that guy, I've never once had a problem with him running off. But certain areas later, he has some like problematic mini bosses. Ow. Yeah, can't do much in the aquarium there. I have nicknames for a lot of places. All right, so I'm gonna do this crazy animation just to hit this little switch.
Whoa.
It's really underwhelming. I'm pretty sure that's the intended way to do that too. All right, so I can tell from my gold I have all the treasures so far, thankfully. Probably should have came up with like a mental note before 2 treasures were left in the whole thing, but
All
I know
right,
I'm
I
good
can
now.
successfully deduce I am screwed. I do not know what to do.
So this room has a trick called cutter skip, which you may or may not see. You grab this, throw that. There, get under that platform before it blocks it.
Nice.
And it's one of those tricks that's only difficult when you're on a good pace run. And I got some news about this run. But 1 treasure left. I wonder what it could be.
There you go. Oh, yes.
Oh, hold. Please
Wait,
hold.
I'm holding. Oh, do. That's a Triforce.
You had 20 minutes to come up with that. All right, here's the boss.
Yo, what's up?
This is Wham Bam Rock.
I thought Darkman was about to come on and tell me you need to leave.
Hold on.
All right, my yellow
Hey.
cards, deal out.
I just 2-cycled the boss. Wasn't
Yo,
that cool?
bongo. Yeah. And look at that score on his screen. I couldn't do that score.
Hey, that was a difficult fight, Spike.
Yeah, Darkman was putting a yellow card on me. I'm not going to lie, I didn't see it. I can't lie to you.
Oh, is that why you were covered with those earlier?
Oh, yeah. Every time there was a mistake, I was covered in them.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that rule didn't apply to me. All right, well, the Great Cave Offensive is over. I got everything.
Yo, GG.
That's great. I'm rich
Game number
now.
2 in the bag.
All right, so I'm rich, but I can't use the money, so that's a bit of a shame. Now, we're going on to Revenge of Meta Knight. I think this has honestly become just as difficult as Great Cave over the years to me. But it's a pretty cool sub-game. You get lots of funny dialogue that I can't read here, but it's funny, I promise. So I'm going to mix Jet again. This one should be easier, but I've started messing it up for no reason. There.
Nice.
It's like really early in the roulette, so it's a lot easier than just being in the middle of nowhere.
Do you have any ideas like a 2, 3, 12 frame window?
Oh, mixes, they're
45?
4 frames.
Okay.
So like you
I
think
guess
you would
all
never
good.
miss them,
Okay.
but there's not really like a visual cue for them.
Sure.
It's kind of just, I just go based on feel, and you see how that goes sometimes.
Yeah.
This is Heavy Lobster. I'm just holding the button.
That's so cool.
This one's kind of scripted until a certain amount of time passes, certain amount of dialogue, I guess. You get blown away. That's really like the first break in the entire run, by the way, where I could
I was going to say, it feels
stop
like you're
playing
just
the game.
moving the whole time.
Yeah. Luckily, Revenge of Meta Knight has a bunch of auto-scrollers, which I would like them, except I can lose my power and lose everything in them, so it's less good. Please get up. I'm going to bonk off the wall and then skip the mini-boss. It's a really cool strat.
That's pretty sick.
A test original. By the way, when that bird hit me, my life flashed before my eyes because my power could have fallen in the water. It's okay. I have a backup, I promise. You'll just won't see it, ever. Yeah, here's the first auto-scroller. I would like to say it's easy, but one time I lost like an extremely good run to not paying attention, and I ran into this seaweed guy right there. Just lost my power, and it was over.
Is it just like most situations you don't really have a backup for losing a power?
You got to learn backup mixes everywhere, basically, especially in here. Yeah. Hopefully, this will go well. There's a bunch of spikes and stuff everywhere.
Yo,
That's
nice.
you.
I'm expecting an afro to come from the right side of the screen right now.
Which Kirby enemy do you want to see with an afro? And can somebody draw it right now?
We're challenging.
That's the art I want to see on Twitter after this.
Nice mix, afro. Does nothing.
Here's Wispy Woods, one version of him. I'm just going to kick him in the face over and over.
God.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, wow.
That I will also kick
We
in the
get
face.
double the action that we.
It's weird. Like, you get double kicks on these, but the one up there was single kicks.
God.
I don't really understand. Yeah, I kicked him good.
You just murdered 3 trees.
They're all crying.
They're just crying. That's not really murdered.
Have you ever kicked a tree?
Yeah, it hurt. I lost.
This is a room. Whoops. All right, wait. Hold on. Hold on.
It's behind you somewhere.
I was about to say I was going to mash through it, but I, like, started mashing too soon, so I just attacked instead.
Oh, you were going to mash? Oh, that's my commentary, dude.
Yeah, you missed it.
Shoot. I had like 3 shots.
There's certain rooms, especially in Meta Knight, where it's just so laggy that I just have to mash Jet and hope that everything works out. Here's one of the toughest mini-bosses in the game. It's Double Bonkers. Go for the kill on this guy. There. So it's like completely random what he does. But that was a good pattern, by the way. I didn't completely ruin it. Cool. So yeah, just lots of difficult movement, really. You can see Jet stealing the show again, but it's a lot of fun. Skip over these guys. I'm terrified of this guy in particular. I like got lit on fire, but the ceiling canceled my fire. I don't know. So if you ever need to put yourself out sometime, jump into the ceiling.
Yeah, what a plot twist.
And hey, speaking of plot twist, Dynablade's back.
Oh my God.
And they're going to help us now. Despite what happened earlier.
Yeah, you just kind of destroyed him. He's like, hey, that's cool.
All right, so this is like the laggiest screen in the universe. Hopefully I don't fall too bad. Nope. That's just unlucky.
I was going to say.
These enemies are out for blood. There's one more rock that might do that. Super annoying. I need to jet over this room.
Assuming another mini-boss skip there? Or?
Yeah. There were several mini-bosses there. These-
Several.
Yeah, they're like little guys, though.
Yeah.
All right. Need to be careful here. All right. That was the first time I've got that right in a while.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah, I like that one. Now, Spike, remember when I skipped the tomato earlier?
Yes. Yes.
Just want you to remember.
You were like, man, I'm low on health, and then you ran past that.
There's really no point to getting that, because if I die, I lose Jet here anyway, so I don't know why I did that. Anyway, that was a twin cannon. I killed him.
Nice.
Just throw his own bomb back at him. So this is the last room with Capsule Jays. I could get my Jet here if something horrible happened, which it definitely almost did, but whatever. So no more getting that for a while. I will switch powers to Plasma later, so I just got to hold on to Jet for a bit longer. Like 2 more little areas. I'll hold on to Jet. Okay, perfect. That yo-yo guy's out of control. All right, this is like one of the most annoying rooms too. You know, maybe Meta Knight's the hardest part of the game. Starting to
It just
realize.
keeps changing each game we go to.
Whatever I'm doing is the most difficult thing anyone has ever done. This is a mini boss skip as well. You can just hover over this one.
Yeah, we didn't even see it.
That's good. The skip worked.
God, I love speedrun. Less content. All right.
All right, so at the end of this area, I'm going to fight Heavy Lobster for real. After that earlier fight, where I just got to do nothing and really enjoyed it, I have to fight him now. That was weird. Yeah, sometimes, whoa. Sometimes when you do the charge jet, you'll get stuck. Like that guy, he dropped food, so Kirby got stuck on the food. You couldn't even see it, though, because the jet destroys the food.
Oh, wow.
So it just stops his momentum. Quick little auto-scroller before I get to fight Heavy Lobster.
I feel like maybe during that, Edo, if you just want to plug us on like upcoming incentives that need to be met, just real quick.
Yeah, we do we're still trying to get that Symphony of the Night blindfolded. Right now we're at 5,532, but we need 15,000, so we still got a ways to go. But I know we can meet that incentive pretty good. The next one, I believe, was for Mayman X, 100%. That's at 5,000, but it's we've only collected 1,639. So if you want to see Walrus Prime beat the game 100%, the Hadoken, that's the good part of Mayman. Go ahead and put that donation. And then I also got, let's see, we had a $25 donation from Ash171 that says how to donate for the Kirby impression and, of course, for the charities at the TwitchCon Charity Plaza. Excited for the Kirby and Sonic runs coming up. And then
the Sonic runs being run by Kirby.
Right. That is very true. You have a
Whoa.
poor Kirby Master. Mind blown. I am given donates $100 that says "Wheel is love, wheel is life." I don't know.
I don't know if I agree, but it's okay.
And then CJ Smash donates $6 saying $1 for every item Spike has gotten correct so far, honestly. I think it's 0, but I appreciate the effort.
Hey! We nailed that Triforce jingle. Yeah, dude.
I'm going to start using like Plasma again here, but I need to like get the full charges. So I don't just pay attention, I guess, because it's a lot of controller movement. Especially against this boss coming up. I do want to hold on to this for the rest of Meta Knight, so hopefully nothing terrible happens.
Yeah, make sure every time he mashes, look at Used Pizza's face.
I have a face. Forget me. I'm laughing now. So this is the reactor. You got to get it to shoot itself. And then, like, traps come out of the floor like that, and you want to kill them as fast as possible. Speed it up. Yeah, this is kind of like a little usage of Plasma. Oop, I need the big ball. Yeah, anytime you see the spiral, it means I undercut the charges by a little bit, but it's a lot of charges.
And those are supposed to represent like 8 D-pad inputs as opposed to 16.
I think it's like 8 to 15 is the range. I'm not sure. Sometimes I will use those, though, on purpose just to attack quicker, more reliably. All right, so one more auto-scroller. I need to not choke here horribly. Not that I've ever done that. No way.
Famous last words.
Oh boy. Or you'll be seeing me fighting Meta Knight with a sword. Gentleman's duel.
But what's the incentive for that? How much money we need right
Raise
now?
the estimate by 5 minutes and I'll do it.
We have a $2,000 donation.
Woo!
Please get in the hole.
To fight him with a sword.
Uh-oh.
From the Yeti. Hey, y'all. Yeti here. So many amazing runs so far, and so many more to look forward to. Thank you so much, Yeti.
I'm going to try to kill 9 bosses in midair here.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Something went well. I love it.
That was awesome, though. Other than me hitting Ivan in the face.
All right, so here's Meta Knight. I'm kind of going to cheat and keep Plasma for this fight.
What a cheater. Get it. I got it.
Got it. Busted. Hopefully you didn't see that. This is a really tough fight. There, he's dead. Oh, cool. I got this glitchy thing, too. I use spirals on him on purpose just because it's more reliable for me. And I'll pay attention to wheelie because he's not feeling too good. Ugh.
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 That also like adds extra lag to that screen and glitches out the music for a bit. Like it's silent right now. It'll come in eventually.
Ooh, super creepy.
Super creepy motorcycle noises. Hey, there it is.
All right, we found it. Yo, and the track's a banger.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We were missing out.
Yeah, that was a little unfair. All right, nice easy escape. This is my favorite ending too, but can't watch it. Sorry. You hear the nice 2 seconds of it though. All right, made it through some of the toughest games so far. Thank goodness. Let's do some of the smaller games. This is Gourmet Race. Basically, you just race D2D and eat a bunch of food, which is like a dream, honestly.
God, I wish that was my life.
So this is like a couple-minute mode of the run, but it's also like one of the hardest to optimize at all because for some reason you have like double running speed here. And there's a lot of other things. Like I gotta let go of the D-pad before jumping to keep momentum. Like there, kinda. Yeah, there's 3 of these races. I'm gonna eat the tomato and all of them at the end just because it feels nice.
Is it random at all how much fruit that D2D will eat, or is it just anything you don't pick up?
Sure. I think he just does his thing.
All right.
Also, I don't think you need to beat him in food. I don't know. He takes forever. So I kind of just like get to the end. This is going really well. This is a lot of, I had to let go of the D-pad like 4 times back there. It's so annoying. Yeah, I can just run to the end of this one. The third one, I'll be picking up a power-up in the middle of it. I don't know if that's cheating or not. But I will be getting it. Oh, yeah. I like DDD's face a lot when he loses in the bottom right.
Straight slaying right
Just
now.
pay attention. Don't watch my gameplay. Watch DDD's portrait throughout this. I wish I could. But yeah, I picked up Wing for this. It's a pretty tough race. Hopefully I can get like a 43 or something, maybe, if I'm good. I mean, good would be like 40. But if I'm good, you know.
Why is that DDD face not a used pizza emote right now?
You just make that noise every time you see it.
You stink eye.
Hey, 43. Saw that one coming. All right, that's it for Gourmet Race. You just do those 3.
Dang, nice.
Another one down. And now we got to do the beginner one, Spring Breeze, which you can do whenever. And I just choose to do it now. And we're going to pick up Beam here, which I have not seen yet. There's like some crazy stuff. The like new age tech in Spring Breeze is to mix jet with like the worst setup in the universe. It's so unreliable. But we'll see the Beam version here for Spring Breeze 1. Whoa.
Yo, what's up, cow?
That cow's out of control. Yeah, they just charge you sometimes. Get angry. Now, this time I will not be kicking a tree because I hurt my foot. I'll be shooting with a laser beam.
Much better. Much safer.
Yeah, all the enemies in Spring Breeze have like pretty low health. If you actually replay Spring Breeze, everyone has double health, I guess. Hard mode, I don't know. I thought you were going to do the dance when I beat that spike. You were going to split into 3 and everything.
Physically, like, get up. I'll show my backflipping skills.
All right, so I would like to lose my power here, actually, but it did not happen.
Bad player.
What?
I had one expectation for you. Mash
Get
and
lucky.
lose that power up.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about losing power-ups for most of the rest of the game because the last sub-game is Milky Way Wishes. Thankfully. We'll get to that soon, though. All right. I'm going to grab a Crash Bomb real quick. Fight this boss with one hand. Hopefully I win.
Yo, Thundershock.
It worked.
Hey, you won.
Yo, nice.
Oh, I think I despawned Waddle Doo at the last frame there. It's perfect. If you despawn your partner at the screen transition, it won't stop the game. All right, bubbly clouds. This is one of the weirdest parts because it's not really. Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that was weird.
That was weird. Like this room, I might get hit like 4 times. I don't know. Depends on what the enemies do. Or I might get really lucky. Yeah, I got really lucky. But all in all, it's not like a huge time loss anywhere. So I'm going to fight Krakow Jr. here. Wow, got him. That was crazy.
Wow. You know what? That boss is on screen for less than 5 seconds. I'm clapping.
So if you like dash before spitting out an enemy, like I did there, it does like way more damage, and it leaves that guy with 1 health. And if someone runs into you while you're guarding, it does 1 damage. That's why you just ran into me and blew up. I'm gonna grab stone for real Krakow here. Oof, that was pretty good.
Nice. I heard someone yell back there. You wanted to clap. It's either that or someone stubbed their toe.
I was really hoping we'd get the Mario or Samus statue from the stone, which is like a 1 in several thousand chance to show up. I've seen 1 Mario in all my time playing this. I think it was on when I killed Krakow, too. All right, so here's DDD. Gonna hit him. He's dead. I brought a rock to wrestle.
Yeah. Nice wrestling match.
All right, that's it for Spring Breeze. So we're moving on to Milky Way Wishes. Now, the interesting thing about this is you cannot get powers from enemies. You got to pick up the deluxe copy statues that are found throughout. It's kind of the collectible. And then you can switch to whatever power you want at any time. So me, in a marathon, I'm super happy because if I lose my power, I can just get it right back. And luckily, the planet they put right at the start here has all the movement abilities. It has jet, that's cool, wing and wheel. Look, isn't that nice? Ooh. So just gotta make sure to pick up all the powers. So every power, I guess you'll see it once, at least for a few frames at certain points. Keep an eye out for the yo-yo cameo later. It has 1 usage in the run. Actually 2, I guess.
Ooh, doubling up.
What's your favorite power, Spike?
I like this wheel. I like just literally turning into a wheel.
Do you want to do that?
It's my dream, dude. Life goal.
I'm a big fan of suplex, personally, which is used in 1 room in the run.
You get to suplex something?
Oh,
Suplex
yeah.
that cow. Go back.
No.
What
when
if
you
we
suplex a cow, I'll go do it.
What if we raise $5,000 right now? Will you go back and suplex that cow?
Raise $5,000 right now. And I guess we'd be seeing X 100%,
Yo.
which I do want to see.
Yo, reminder, guys, that X100% is actually a crazy, crazy category of that game, where Walrus probably get to show off some crazy tricks like flying through the air on a little boomerang thing he makes. I don't even know, dude. He's gonna grab stuff out of the air. He's just gonna phantom grab. And so these are words y'all know what I'm talking about. I even know what I'm talking about there. Yeah, y'all should donate right now because in like 3 runs they're gonna do that, and you want to see it.
I think what he's trying to say is, if you've laughed once today, please donate.
That looks like a skip you just did.
No, it's not.
That's intended?
I
They
think
wanted
you're
you to burn up?
You're supposed to go get like an invincibility candy or something.
So it was a skip. You skipped the invincibility candy.
I don't know how to answer.
Whatever, it's a banger on screen. Let's listen to it.
I don't know why that one got to me so much.
It's a literal skip.
Hey, here's Wheelie.
Yo, my boy.
Boom.
Boom. What was that enemy?
That was Bugsy.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is happening again. Oh boy. I'm just trying to kill Wheelie and he won't let me.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't blame him.
That's suplex. I didn't want that, but there's suplex. I said I liked it.
Did you suplex Wheelie back there?
No.
Oh. So when do you suplex something?
All the way in Half Moon, which is the last planet.
Oh.
So keep an eye out. You're all going to have to keep watching.
Oh, man. I was going to tune out right after the suplex. I was going to walk off.
I'm surprised you haven't yet.
Been a little weird. See, I'm throwing him off, dude. He can't do it.
Hold
It's
on.
over.
Hold on. I can't do it. All right.
This one's pink.
Yeah, it is.
Got it.
Nailed it.
Is that Homer Simpson in the background?
Sorry, I forgot to mention it.
I know. That was the one part he told me.
I told him, like, I'm going to call that Homer Simpson later. You stole my thunder.
I know you let it go the first time. I was like, I feel like I need to pick up the slack.
Well, he shows up a third time. I was waiting for, like,
Oh.
the climax of the run.
Well, I don't know the full spreadsheet of this run,
But you're on commentary.
but I am on commentary. Well, I can't wait to play this game for the first time ever.
Want to raise?
Sure. You ever played it?
No.
Oh. Doug,
Wow.
have you ever played it? Wow. I just want to give a shout out how qualified this couch is to be sitting here right now.
Oh, yeah.
I clap for myself.
I have such a nice support group.
Has anyone in the audience played this game yet?
Uh-oh.
I think I heard one, yeah.
I feel like I'm the only
The one person who's played it, are you impressed? All right.
Thanks.
That's all I need to know. Woo!
I don't know why I yelled. I have a mic. All right, so I'm picking up more powers, by the way. It is part of 100%. But you'll notice a lot of the time I just switch right back to Jet.
Thank you for your contribution. Yeah.
So this room is really cool. There's 2 mini bosses I get to fight in here. Or hopefully instant kill them, I should say. All right, that's one. Grab plasma.
Ooh.
And then get rid of it.
Oh.
And then hopefully get this other one. All right. And now I'm going to do a really difficult heavy lobster strategy.
All right.
Oh, I needed a stretch. Oh, we got it.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. It's our favorite song.
That's the save room song, too.
Ooh, you get to save your game right there?
Oh, yeah. You get to save in Great Cave Offensive.
Oh, wow.
There's like checkpoint rooms.
How inoffensive.
Luckily, you didn't see me die at a bad part, so.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Cavios. This is the mini boss rush where I have to rely on Wheelie, and this is where you'll probably see me get upset at Wheelie.
Oh, man, my favorite part of the run I haven't seen yet.
All right, that went well. And I'm holding the chef inside of Kirby right now to shoot at the next guy. Like that.
Wow, nice.
And then grab bomb. All right, those are normally the ones that go as well, but then Wheelie gets a little out of control. Right here. All right, he's going well. Lay a bomb on that guy's head.
Nice freeze frame.
Ooh. All right, this is the last one. We'll see what Wheelie does. He was moving, but he let me get the kill. All right, that's extremely good Cavios.
I'm going to clap for that.
Yeah, it went well. All right, it's a little bit left. There's one more power to grab, and then I will grab the invincibility candy this time.
Ooh.
You know, I've grabbed several in the run, but it was just that one that I skipped.
We've heard it multiple times, but I'm happy. True 100%. Other than all the things you didn't pick up.
And all the other things, yeah. All right, so here's Wham Bam Rock again.
Oh,
Fighting him the same way as before.
Bongo bongo with earrings.
This is a really difficult strategy, but it's gone well. Oh, I got 2-hand on both of them. Nice.
Ooh.
It's as fast as it gets. Woo. That's good, because that didn't happen once in practice.
Can I help you?
Go and hold your hand.
Yo, Ivan's still here. That's great. All right, so I'm going to go to this question mark planet real quick. It's just this little tiny icon on the map.
Mystery flavor. Ooh.
All right, there's one jump I have to make on this planet, and I missed it. But it's okay. Yeah, this is full of the guys that steal your power. And then I'll get the copy ability, which kind of breaks Milky Way Wishes, because you can just use it to copy anyone you don't have the statue for, if you want to go, like, real slow. All right, so we're moving on to Floria. This is one of those planets where they have like a seasonal gimmick, so I gotta change the seasons around to progress through the stage.
This is winter.
Yeah, it is.
Nailed it.
Told you I had good commentary.
Good job.
Hadn't even seen this game yet. Called it.
Hopefully I don't go through a door too many times.
This is
Talent.
fall.
All right, keep an eye out, everyone.
Maybe
This is the
some.
best part. Yo-yo.
Yo, yo. Yo, nice.
Woo! Get a little celebratory spin there, too. And back on wheelie. Let's bring this back to reality a bit. All right. One more power to grab over here. Oh, this one has 3. I guess some of the other ones had 3, too. Oh, come here. Come here.
Which pair-up do you think Kirby is cutest during?
Parasol.
We have not seen that, I don't think.
Nope. You're
I
actually
agree with
right.
that.
You have not seen it yet.
For
we're going
$5,000, he will put on the parasol thing. Right in the eye, dude. That was rough.
Oh, yeah. They're more dead trees. So before kicking it hurt too much, so I got my vehicle and ran into him instead.
Yeah.
Hey, Parasol's coming up soon.
Oh, my God. We get to use it?
No.
Oh.
I know. It makes me sad, too.
All right. $5,000.
I will swing it once.
You heard the man.
But this is Aqualus. I don't know what that was. It's a pretty difficult planet. Well, it's split up into like 2 halves, really, and the second half is beyond easy, but the first half's pretty difficult. You'll see some like weird momentum conservation stuff coming up. Here's the Parasol room.
Oh, man.
Here it is. I'm going to jump
Oh.
and then switch to wheel.
Oh. I could tell it was going to be cute, though.
It was.
God, it's weird how cute.
He like huddles up in it and everything. All right, so this room hopefully goes really fast, like that. There's a lot of like letting go of the D-pad to keep momentum in weird rooms like this. There we go. All right, that went well. Move through here. Whoop, that was weird. Not sure how I ended up over there. Stop in here real quick. I'm gonna get rid of Wheelie myself.
Oof.
Optimally, you would count on Wheelie dying just to save you some time on his own, but normally doesn't happen. And strangely enough, in this room, I want to die at the end, but your partner will eat this tomato up here and then kiss you and then heal you against your will. But then you're at full health. All right, good fight against that guy. And then I'm going to sit here on these spikes forever because I have a ton of health.
Are you Link?
I am. Link
That's
is dead.
so cool. That's Zelda?
Dying there saves like no time. But it is faster. All right, so now we're into what I call the second half of Aqualus. This is like the boring part.
Wait. Wait.
You
what?
just hurt Spike's brain.
Wait. In DP's tutorial of this. That's what
That's
it
right.
says.
Please learn to run this game from this run. I'm curious what the result will be. All right. This is where I was going to have Spike kill the boss, but I don't know anymore.
Maybe best to just...
You want to just hold the controller as this happens?
Oh,
Don't
sure.
touch anything.
Okay.
All right, just wait.
Can I please touch a button?
No.
Any button.
All right, you did it.
Woo!
You were holding the controller as the boss died.
I
That
really
counts.
wanted to just press the button just to see what would happen.
Kirby would have got hurt.
Like just a subtle button like the Y button or something.
That would have been the worst one to press.
What would the second worst be?
We're on to Half Moon now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, suplex coming up.
Do you get to use... Oh, we get to suplex something?
Yeah,
oh,
my
baby.
one suplex usage will come up on this planet.
Oh, this is going to be dope.
A bit in. I'm just flying through space real quick.
It's pretty dope. So is this canonical that he can breathe in space?
Everything else can.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe you can. You've never been to space.
I've never tried, admittedly.
I bet you could.
All right, for $5,000. We're going to find out. Also add a few million because it might cost a little bit.
All right, hold up, because this is suplex.
Oh, baby.
Boom. All right, here we go. Boom.
Oh my God, destroyed.
I'll miss that power up.
It was pretty hot.
Oh, what? My minecart broke. There we go. You can skip the star and like fly through here fast if you're Stoopsa, a runner. I know he's upset that I'm not doing that right now, but it's okay. You're better than me. I understand. I'm going to use Plasma on these guys. All right. And Jet. He really is better than me, by the way.
Is he the current
That
world
was
record
cool.
holder?
No.
No.
Is that all that matters to you, Spike?
Yeah.
No.
If you don't have a world record, I'm usually not a friend with you.
Why are you on my couch?
Ooh. Throwing shade at himself, I feel like, right there. It's like, I'm not even taking offense to that. It's just...
Hey, I got the last power up. This is Ninja. It's cool. I get to
Ooh.
dive kick. Also, I'm going to run into this guy. I like that part.
Ooh.
Yeah, fancy, right? Not going to see that movement anywhere else.
I'm getting a Shantae vibe off of that.
All right, so we're getting some hammer usage here. All right, that one was a little tougher. I got to two-cycle this one. It's the big dragon.
Oh, man.
We'll see what he does. He gets one attack. All right, a really pathetic attack. Don't worry, he'll cause me trouble in the arena later. Okay, so that's all the collectibles and planets in Half Moon. Ooh, there it is. So all that's left is like the shmup auto scroller. I'm practicing my plasma. And then a boss of Milky Way wishes. And then that'll be over. And then the only sub-game left will be the arena. Always fun.
Should be 20 fights in a row where he's going to be using that for every single fight, or most of them, I guess?
No, all of them.
Oh, every single one.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of mashing.
Oh, yeah.
My one genuine piece of commentary. He will be mashing a lot.
Let's get
Really
there
hard.
first. I got to get through Nova. Just a shmup auto scroller for some reason, and then a boss. Boss is pretty tricky, but should be fine. Now, there is like a quick kill on the boss, which I guess I'll explain now because I'm just going to sit here, which is kind of a safe spot, except I get hit some like 50% of the time, so I don't really think it's a safe spot in hindsight. We'll see. Hold on. This guy from the top might hit me. Ooh, he missed. All right,
Ooh.
safe spot today.
What an idiot. Nice juke.
So the Heart of Nova boss, basically, when you defeat 5 of the cores, it'll start going backwards. So what I want to do is defeat 4 and then skip some, and then I'll defeat some at the end of like the circle that it goes in, and it'll send me backwards, and it'll be faster that way. It's kind of risky. I guess it's not really risky. This is just risky in general because you die in like 3 hits in this whole thing. So I'm going to defeat 4 of these. By the way, all 4 face buttons fire, so I just like do the weirdest thumb mashing. All right, so then skip this one, skip that one, shoot that. All right, and it just barely scrolls this guy on. You can go backwards. There. Look how much damage that last guy did.
GG, though.
All right. So all that's left is Milky Way wishes is marks. Now this is a fight I'm going to use plasma on. He dies in 9 plasma shots, but if you do more than 5 at the beginning, he'll like do a different pattern. So I got to do 5 shots, and then he'll disappear, and then I'll do 4, and hopefully I can get him. I have to jump too. That's the worst part. All right.
Wow.
There we go. Mark's quick kill. Okay. So the credits play after Milky Way wishes. They're really good credits, and we keep them in timing. It's just how we've always done it, so there's like no resetting of the game. So these take like 3 minutes, and then I'll do the arena. So I guess we'll just chill here for a bit, enjoy the credits.
All right, so right now, for those wondering, for our incentives,
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mayman X 100%, we need 5,000. We're at 2,050, so we still have a bit of a ways to go. For the Symphony of the Night Blindfolded, which we need 15,000, we're at 5,647. So if you want both of those incentives to make it through, make sure you guys are sending in those donations right now. I'm going to read a couple of donations for you guys since we're going through the credits. $25 from Nestle Snipey that says, happy to see my favorite streamer, Mr. usedpizza, running at a GDQ with Spike on the couch. Good luck with the run.
Thank God he's on the couch, not holding the controller.
You did, though.
I did hold the controller. I literally held the controller.
You did great.
$25 from Coffee Beans that says, donating for Spike Vegeta's Happy Picross Hour, but I'll settle for Symphony of the Night instead. $20 from Bronze231 says, Kirby Superstar was a huge part of my childhood, and Marks is still one of my favorite boss fights of all time. Super enjoying this run.
Hey.
We need more chairs.
Valet Fox donates $15 saying, you go Kirby and usedpizza. Fight for charity. Hoya! Gotcha 601 with $25 saying, keep up the great work. $25 from Anonymous that says $10 for the number of seconds Parasol was on the screen.
I'm gonna need $5,000 right now to do anything and everything we just said we do. What all did we agree
The
to?
entire arena.
We agreed to a lot.
Parasol, all of the arena. How much time do we need to add to the estimate?
Well, I've never done it in my life, so.
I'm gonna need those little zeros, but they're like curve into each other. I think that means infinite.
Oh.
Get in there. Hey, we have infinite opportunities to raise our donation dollars for all our incentives.
There's Mario.
Hey, Mario's in this game.
Yep, that's how you know the credits are almost over.
Nice Easter egg.
How'd they get the rights?
Who did they pay? How? I read that part.
All right.
Oh, God.
Credits are over. It'll let me skip them eventually. I'm getting antsy. I should forgot to shout out Sakurai for making this game, by the way, at the beginning of the credits.
Yo.
All right, here's the arena. As I said, going to fight a bunch of bosses. I'm going to use plasma. I'm going to make a bunch of goofy faces probably and hurt my arm. But it's all okay. It's for charity.
Again, he's going to have to do 20 fights in a row right here. There will be little breaks in between where he's going to be able to refill a little bit of his health. But with this power-up, every time you see the large energy orb, that means he's had 16 D-pad inputs between each of them, which again, if he uses the diagonals, that will actually give him 2 because it counts as both like up and right or like down and left or whatever. So intense mashing going on throughout all of this. Gives his arm a workout for sure.
I just want to point out I got the 2 hardest bosses first.
Yeah,
the ones that I was like not prepared for. Like whoever you get first is basically going to be a bad fight because you're not prepared for who it is. Because I definitely have like a slightly different strategy for the guy I fought. Oh, I should mention also the big balls that you shoot out. They have 2 sparks that come out of the back, up diagonal and down diagonal. And those do the same damage as the ball. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I got all 3 Wham Bam fights 2-hand.
Very
That's
nice.
6-hand.
Yeah, the 6
All right, you love these guys.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Oh.
I moved to the right. I got out of control. So like I mentioned, the sparks, they'll do full damage to the other tree as well. All right, this one's a mini boss gauntlet. Hey, please die. All right, you got to kill the corpses too.
Yeah, I always thought that was weird. He killed all of them.
All right, now this lovely boss is back one more time. This is the toughest one to execute, and it's just hard. Not that one. The knight and the dragon are the problem. And I can't one-cycle the knight or the dragon. All right, that was a short attack. The dragon, I'm going to try my best to 2-cycle. We'll see. All right, that's what I wanted from the first one. Oh, the windy attack. This is a long one. It's tough to dodge, too. All right.
Nice.
Oh. I just gotta make sure DDD doesn't get too close to me. Some of these bosses have like extra invincibility frames compared to others. Like you can see DDD get to space up my shots. Doesn't really help him live. Oh, let's go say hi to Mario and Luigi on the left. Wow, I saw Toad there too.
What a cool. Is that the first time you've ever noticed Toad over
Yeah. I normally forget because I'm out of breath to like go over there. All right, so here's Nova again. They throw this in here. Thankfully, I'm at full health when we do this. Because this is a scary boss to fight if you just don't want to get any health refills for whatever reason. All right, looks like I'll be getting the quick kill again, though. Just gonna not take the damage boost on that. All right, good.
Nice.
Oh, that one's out of the way. So like halfway through the arena, maybe? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Waddle Dee, which actually has a unique way to fight him. I want to do these really weak plasma charges. There he goes. So if you use a stronger one, he like flies up in the air and it's impossible. All right, little scared of heavy lobster sometimes, especially when I do that. There. Basically every boss is kind of scary if I'm not careful because they can just knock my power out and then I'm really sad. All right, here's the reactor again. This one might be less friendly this time. There's also some angles where it just like will miss the reactor unless you like can see it ahead of time. All right. All right. Really good reactor.
Nice.
This definitely, I've lost a million seconds on that guy before. All right. This is the other mini boss one. This is the big boys.
That was mean of you to call them that. I guess it's meaner that you're murdering them, but you know.
Bugsy's the toughest one there. Ooh, killed him off screen. Ooh, Fatty Whale's back too.
Ooh. Oh, hey, am I up?
Yeah, you want to fight this guy?
It's a little different.
I'll show you my D-pad mashing skills.
He's dead.
Nice.
I'm
gonna clap for me.
I just like Fatty Whale. He's one of the best enemies.
That's actually what his name is?
Yeah, Fatty Whale.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not being rude or anything.
Nah, his name's like George.
All right, so this is a much tougher fight than the first time, as in I can't just press Y and win. I did kind of mess it up a little bit, but no big deal. All right. Oh, yeah, so not only was Twin Woods, you got to fight the solo Wispy Woods again as well. So a lot of trees going down in this. There. He has like extra invincibility frames as well, but you can like overlap him with your shot while he's invincible, and then he'll just get hit immediately. All right, Camellia Arm is a very difficult fight. Hey, there's Homer Simpson.
Yes. He's red.
Homer Simpson?
No, the dude.
Oh, okay.
Homer could
All right.
be too, though.
That guy scares me. I hate that fight. It was a good fight. Homer motivated me. It looks like Meta Knight's the last one we get before Marks. Marks is always the last one.
I'd actually assume Meta Knight was just set to be number 2, second from last.
Nope. It's really bad when you get him first and you just like shuffle into the sword. Hopefully he'll dodge. Nope, got me. Boom. Some Meta Knight attacks are tough to deal with. All right, all that's left is Marks. Hopefully it's the same fight as before pretty much, so hopefully I can get the quick kill again. He actually spawns quicker though for some reason. All right. So it's not time quite yet. It will be in a second though. And time there.
Woo!
That's 117. 57.
Real casual.
You like the dent in my thumb?
Oh my God. He can't use that anymore.
God.
It'll fix itself. All right.
Gone through 12 thumbs trying to beat this game.
Yeah, I mean, the first half was a little interesting.
Oh, yeah.
But
We all had a great time, though.
I think the run turned out pretty all right. I had a lot of fun. Let me just make sure I got 100%. I think it was file 2, right?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, confirmation.
Woo! Now let's just erase that progress forever real quick. This is the classic. It'll take like 15 seconds or something. So I want to grab sleep. All right, and then I will exit the level. And now I have my sleep power up when I exited, and I'm going to go to Nova after this cutscene. And the game's probably going to freak out like that.
Oh, God.
It's kind of weird. You get all kinds of different effects when you do that. Oh. Like that.
All right, well, that's over with.
And then I think the game, is it going to reset itself? Because it sometimes does. Oh, boy.
Know about that
So if we take a look, it might be gone forever. Take a look real quick. There it goes. The run never happened.
I can't see it yet, but there it is.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
So that's it. Thanks for watching Kirby Superstar. I had a lot of fun.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Amazing job, Use Pizza, on your run of Kirby Superstar 100%. Coming up next, we have good old Kirby Master with Sonic Advance. Looks like we have our character bid war ending. And it looks like he's going to be playing as Amy. So it's going to be interesting to watch. I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of donations I didn't get a chance to read for you guys. $100 from the Mad Bicyclist that says, my first time catching a GDQx. Speedrunning a speed run marathon? Yes, please. $25 from Salunari that says, $25 for my favorite streamer, Used Cow. Rewardian donates $50 saying to mashing, dead trees, and 100% on Mega Man X. Which, by the way, we don't have much time yet. We only got 2 more games before Mega Man X comes up. We need $5,000 for 100%. Right now we're at 2,110. So please send in those donations. Send in for those incentives. Right now for Symphony of the Night Blindfolded, we're at 5,747, and we need 15,000. So make sure you guys are sending in those donations for those incentives, please. Thank you, Bad Scribbler, for your $25 donation, saying, let's get that 100%. Afina donates $10, saying, Suplex 1, donation to Mega Man X 100%. QM donates $50. Symphony of the Night Blindfold, please. $15 from Slowbro218 that says, thanks for the great show. GDQ saved my Saturday. Greetings from Germany. Oh, the classic. Nightshade donates $25 saying GDQx. I know X stands for extra, but for me it also stands for extra good times. Here's $25 for all the good causes and looking forward for the rest of the Kirby Superstar run, the Sonic Advance run, the upcoming Mega Man block, as well as all the cool stuff happening in succession. Just as a reminder for those that are just tuning in, this is Games Done Quick Express. All donations will be going towards a couple of charities that we're supporting. But as a reminder, subs and bits are not going to charity for this event due to the complexities with the TwitchCon Charity Plaza. Subs and bits will go towards improving future Games Done Quick shows and events. So if you wish to support the charities, please make a regular donation. And for those who don't know, the 10 charities participating in the charity decathlon are the Able Gamers, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, the Call of Duty Endowment, Direct Relief, Doctors Without Borders, Extra Life, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Save the Children, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and To Write Love on Her Arms. And you can find out more information on the charities and the broadcasters representing each organization. Go to twitchcon.tiltify.com. Malinov donates $50 saying, "Good luck on the run, my guy." And Code donates $25 saying, "What a horrible night to have a curse, but what an awesome night to see Symphony of the Night blindfolded." WeGo Giant 183, thank you for your $15 donation, who says, "Always happy to donate to GDQ. If we all give a little, we can make a big difference." Ciora donates $10 saying, "Hoping to get that bonus blindfolded Symphony of the Night run." And Weird Gaijin also donates $100 saying, "Come on everyone, we need Castlevania hype. Here's for Symphony of the Night blindfolded. Love GDQ and all you guys do."